Guten Abend, and welcome back to the Fritz Karltin. We're in Strafford, Kansas, just east about a mile, and my truck broke down and we're gonna get towed. But on tonight's episode of the Fritz Karltin, I take Andrew Nicole and Rory and his mom to court to get judgment against them because they burned me on rent. So sit back, grab a tasty beverage, and enjoy while this guy gets me hooked up and towed to the Peterbilt in Great Bend, Kansas. Check it out, my big court date today. So I got my nice court clothes on and I'm ready to go. As promised. Clean cut haircut, nice threads. So we'll see what happens. Not guilty, Your Honor, except for I'm the plaintiff today. Okay, here we are at the Arapahoe Plaza, the courthouse, where I had a couple tenants back in December of 2009 that had abandoned my triplex, the south wing, and Andrew Nicole decided not to pay. They ended up owing me $3,069.80, and so I took them to court. They didn't show up. I got the judgment against them. I served the pattern of interrogatories and they did not respond, so I issued a citation to the court of contempt, and today we're here to go to the hearing to see if they show up. If they do not show up, then they will issue a bench warrant for their arrest, and then we'll get some answers to seeing where my judgment is and see how I can collect the debt. I've also contacted the Department of Revenue, so hopefully I'll be able to spring their taxes next year when they come back, because they gave me their social security card on their application, or their number on the application when they moved in. So that's half the battle, but it's the long process. You figure they left, I think I got the judgment of April 19th in 2010, and today's date is March 28th, 2012. So it's been 2 years of like chasing them down and moving around and doing all the correct filing for the court system with the process server, making sure both of them were served to know that they were here. It had to be like 20 days before today's court date. So there's all kind of rules and stuff, but now it's getting down to the nitty gritty, and I'll let you know how things go once I get out of the courtroom later on this morning. So stay tuned. This is getting good. Live from Arapahoe Plaza. Alright, the continuing saga of Andrew and Nicole. I guess they missed the court date. It was at 8:15, and so the judge was going to issue a bench warrant for their arrest, but they showed up at 9:30, and so now they want to set like another hearing or whatever, and I called the courthouse to try to get a hold of them and set up another date for their pattern of interrogatory. So the saga continues. Stay tuned. Okay, I went back down to the court and I talked to the magistrate and the court clerk, and I guess Andrew and Nicole showed up late for the thing, and the judge gave them a good chewing out why they were late. So now the hearing is set for April 10th at 9:45, and the judge is not going to be very lenient on the pattern of interrogatories, and neither am I. So we'll see them the next courtroom date, and if they don't show up, then a bench warrant will be issued. I'm going to pull for the bench warrant anyway, just because I know they'll never pay me. So we'll see you in the next court date. Okay folks, today is round 2 of going to court with Andrew and Nicole and Rory and his mom. I got back-to-back court dates on the same day, so we'll see how it goes. I got all my information ready, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But this is my court clothes attire, so I'm going to go clean cut with a good attitude and see what happens, see if I can get any progress. The judge let Andrew and Nicole off the hook last time, but I'll try to use an angle to get them bench warrant out for their arrest for not having their patterns of interrogatories. And I don't know, it'd be a slight chance, but they might have some money for me. I doubt it, but we'll see how the court date goes so far. And here's all my court documents. This one's for Rory and his mom, clearly labeled. And then I have for Andrew Nicole. And then another one for Rory. So I got all my documentation in order. Those are all the files I had to keep on each one of them during this process. So we'll get down to the courtroom about a half hour, 45 minutes early, just to make sure they don't try to weasel their way out. So stay tuned. Okay, it was a good day in court today. I won judgment against Rory and his mom. So that case has been closed for now, and then I'll serve them later with a pattern of interrogatories. Andrew and Nicole, I got their pattern of interrogatories and all their information, so I'll be able to start garnishing their wages. But they're both indigent and don't have any jobs or anything like that, living with their mom, paying rent. Her mom's paying rent for them, so they haven't bettered themselves at all since they left, abandoned my property and went on. They're just the same. So we'll keep that intact, and then we'll go about collecting their state taxes and stuff, which is a new ballpark for me. So just another case in the Fritz Landlord Chronicles. Alright, I hope you enjoyed tonight's clip of me taking Andrew and Nicole out to the court to get judgment against them. Since they burned me on rent, we're getting all ready to get towed up and head up to Great Bend to the Peterbilt to get this truck put back together. So I hope you enjoy the videos, and take care, guten Abend, and drive safe. It's a nice truck. Give you the whole shot around. Okay, take care and drive safe.